You got tired of carrying all your belts around, boss.
Put them on your neck. I was gonna say, like, right? You got tired of carrying all the belts around. I figured you get tired of carrying all the belts around, so you put them on chain. Yeah. You don't gotta carry them all around.
Oh yeah,
Just flip. Look better with that. Look better with the shirt off, huh? With the shirt off.
Yeah, I think I went to a shot in the gym after the gym.
Oh.
Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions?
When you read about the biggest fights in the history of combat sports, the numbers used are hard to understand. The players in question make 9 figures for a single night's work. The world sees the very best of wealth, private jets, expensive jewelry, and huge homes. But behind closed doors, a huge amount of money is being lost. The truth is that the millions go away faster the earlier they come in. It's a myth that champions have unlimited funds. But even the most famous ones get involved in secret cases, huge debts, and rumors of bankruptcy.
But Floyd Mayweather is the one that seems like he needs the money more right now. Our guy, Andreas Hale, wrote a story that is kind of went somewhat viral. That's crazy, the laugh faces. Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. made hundreds of millions of dollars from his professional boxing career and topped the Forbes list as the highest paid athlete from 2012 to 2014, the boxer is said to have been shortchanged and filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Showtime. The lawsuit filed Tuesday, and obtained by ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al Heyman, with the knowing and substantial participation and aid of defendants Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza. Mayweather, who's 48, says he is owed at least $340 million and cites a complex web of hidden accounts, unauthorized transactions, and deliberate concealment of financial records as the reason he believes he's been defrauded from those funds. Heyman is not named as a defendant in the complaint, which is interesting because I misspoke and said he sued Al Heyman. He's essentially saying that Showtime and Al Heyman colluded to not pay him with Steven Espinoza, but then he doesn't name Heyman in the suit. Very odd. Anyway, it's a mess, and for those people that always thought that Floyd Mayweather had financial troubles because of the money he owed to the IRS, because of the terrible, terrible business and real estate investments that he's made, and apparently some of these have gone under, and he is owed back rent, or he is owing back rent, and he is delinquent on a lot of payments for a lot of different things right now. These things seem to have added up for Floyd, and now it's pretty apparent that not only is he doing these, bank robbery style exhibitions, but it looks like he absolutely needs to do it, which is very, very sad. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Floyd Mayweather as an individual outside of the ring, but I never want to see athletes have their money mismanaged or mismanage their own money so badly that they go broke in retirement, and it looks like that's kind of what's happening. And here's a snippet from Business Insider because it made me want to pay for the entire article. Business Insider is reporting that Floyd Mayweather could be facing money trouble, citing an estimated $54 million in debt, property foreclosures, multiple lawsuits piling up. Mayweather's attorney strongly denies he's in any kind of financial distress, but the headlines aren't slowing down. $54 million alleged dollars in debt. So it makes sense why they would want to do this. And it's
Professional boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. made hundreds of millions of dollars and was at the top of Forbes' list of the highest paid sports from 2012 to 2014. The fighter says Showtime owes him a lot of money and has sued them for millions of dollars. ESPN got a copy of the lawsuit that was filed on Tuesday. It is trying to get back hundreds of millions of dollars in lost funds and damages caused by a long-running and complicated scheme of financial fraud, breaches of fiduciary duty, and conspiracy that was run by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al Heyman, with the knowledge, help, and participation of defendants Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza. Mayweather, who is 48 years old, says he is owed at least $340 million and thinks he has been robbed because of a web of hidden accounts, illegal transactions, and the willful hiding of financial records.
How much money do you have right now on your wallet?
I don't keep a wallet, keep money in the backpack. Let me see. I probably got a little bit of money on my backpack. Keep money in my backpackers. Huh?
Come on, we gotta go.
No, I don't. Nobody rushed me. All right. So I got like, let me see. It's 80,000.
Okay.
I got like 80,000.
That's good to know. Bueno, ya. We know how much money you have in your...
So today is 80,000, but you gotta realize we got the trick bag too. Cause you may see that bag and then you may go for the bag, but then it may not be no money in it.
Okay.
So, we move the money around so you'll never know where the money's at.
Exactly.
They thought Floyd Mayweather was having money problems because he owed the IRS money and made bad baits in businesses and real estate. This seems to have failed in some cases, as he is now either owed back rent or is behind on a number of bills for different reasons. All of these things seem to have worked out well for Floyd, and now it's clear that he's not only putting on these bank robbery-themed shows. He seems to need to do them, which is awful.
What I'm doing right now, that's what I do every day. Shop. I remember like a couple bucks. And Greg, come with me. I didn't get these. Yeah. I did?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Don't give a fuck. We make it that stuff.
Business Insider says Floyd Mayweather may be having money problems because he owes about $54 million, has homes that are being foreclosed on, and has several lawsuits waiting to be heard. A lot of money is a huge problem that not many people have ever seen to deal with. Let's look at Floyd Mayweather. We're not just talking about a guy who swipes a black card before a big fight for fun. There have been reports of people wanting to pay cash advances, which meant that real Brinks trucks were needed to safely transport the fight purses. It costs a lot of money to move money this way.
I really love it, yeah. This, you have one like this, but you have a gold plain one. There's a diamond one. It's Bugatti, just to show you.
How much is that one?
It's a little bit more expensive. This is 550,000.
How much is this?
900,000.
Nice. Yeah, I want this one.
Do you want to take it with you now or
Si.
send it to you?
No, now.
Okay.
This is 900. 1 million.
900,000 and this is 1 million. Peace Unique Dragon and Platinum.
Give me that one too.
This is my legacy watch.
That's a nice watch. How many watches you have?
I don't know. But more than 50.
More than 50?
Yeah.
What's the most expensive watch you bought?
I have,
You got a Richard? I've seen
yeah, I have like
a few probably.
a few.
Yeah.
3 million, yeah. 2 million.
3 million, one watch?
Yeah.
God, that's such a flex.
Damn, I don't know if we'd fit in at your house, bro.
No, why not?
I don't know.
Why not? Tell me.
You're too good of a guy. You're too good of a person, bro.
No. You can.
What's been your favorite purchase you've ever made?
My favorite is, I think, my house.
When Mayweather was caught spending more than $1 million on a single, chaotic shopping trip at the Dubai Mall, he had a huge group of people following him around. It costs millions of dollars every day to pay for, fly, and outfit this inner circle before he even goes into a store.
You know someone's happy when they're 50 meters away from the car and they're saying that looked phenomenal and they haven't even got inside. I'm not someone that's like, that'll do, I'm happy with that. It's great or nothing, and I'm over the moon with that. You know, we've been working side by side as I've been in training camp and you guys have been in the workshop. It's just perfect. It's subtle, and your eyes draw to the finer details, the small touches of attention, and I'm overwhelmed. I couldn't ask for anything more. That's what having a special car is about, something that represents you. Yeah, it's game time, it's serious. Yeah.
Spending that much money starts a loop of rising costs of living. When a fighter goes global, the desire to do better than their rivals turns into a money-making trap. Canelo Alvarez doesn't just buy a nice watch. He often spends more than $1 million on single clocks set with diamonds to go with his collection of rare Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
I have 400 pounds. I haven't looked, see my baby?
I remember this.
Oh my God. How was that experience?
It sleeps with me.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
How?
He in one bed, I'm in the other one's at the foot, but that's nothing. If they, listen, sometimes they're fighting in the bed. Now you wake up and you see these 600-pound cats fighting in the bed, they can fall on the floor. Because they're fighting because one of them wants to get closer to me and they're fighting who's gonna get closer.
They never turned on you, never bit you?
No, not yet. Moni bit me once because I gave him a tetanus shot with the needle. He didn't want to, but it was hurting. Wanted me to stop.
He didn't want to.
Nah.
He didn't want to. That's how you know you love an animal.
He got me 8
My tiger
stitches.
bit me, but he really didn't want to.
How big did they get?
600, 500. That's when they're eating good, man. That's when they're eating good.
But you never felt nervous around them, or you never felt like they might kill one of your friends accidentally?
Definitely one of my friends and my family member. You know, the relationship with tigers and stuff are different than with lions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Lions are like dogs and stuff. They like hanging out with family, but tiger only hangs out with you. You better hope he doesn't like one of your children, because then you can't play with your children. He might kill you. They get attached to one person. They're not no family people. One person.
Anthony Joshua spent over $800,000 in the UK on a heavily modified Land Rover Defender that he only used to get around his neighborhood.
How old are you?
42.
Are you?
1980.
Yes, I'm 42. You 1980?
Yeah.
I'm 66. I'm 14 years older than you.
Right.
But, and now you wouldn't remember. I can like go into a Bugatti store, right? In 84, 85, 86, when I was making money and stuff, I go in there and say, hey, how much that car cost? $2 million. Okay, I'm coming back. Boom, I give him $2 million. Boom, in cash. And it's legal.
In 86.
Yeah.
King of the castle.
No, cash was king. I was the king of the castle. The cash was king. Everybody, all the billionaires started, Trump was blowing up, everybody had money. And before you could launch it like a motherfucker till 84 came around. 87, 86, yeah. I used to do it all the time for my friends. They give me some money, I buy a car for them. They give me more money than the car costs, and I will buy them the car.
Wait, you can't do that today?
No, you try it.
I won't.
Oh, you try? No, serious. That would be one of the worst mistakes in your life. And you don't want to deal with that, right? Does he want to deal with that?
I'm gonna take your word for it.
No, stay away from that shit, nigga. I had some friends that got twisted. I did one right before the law came in existence, and they, where did you get money to buy a $70,000 car?
Oh yeah, paper trail watching you.
That's when they started, like 87, 89. Because everybody's making too much money back then. All those hustlers, they made money overnight, hand and fist. It was a joke. They would make it, blow it, make it back.
So how many times have you filed for bankruptcy?
Once.
Only once?
Yeah.
Only needed to do it one time.
No, I still want people to do it more than once, 3, 4, 5 times. I've been rich and broke more than anybody I know. You know, anybody who's a real winner out here that wants to be. You know, if I could get wealthy once, I could do it again.
That's true.
And again, and again. And like I said, I've been rich and broke more than anybody. I've made fortunes and lost it, made them and lost it, made them and lost and made them and lost though. But I always got them back, but I lost them too.
Rapid loss of value is the quiet killer in this case. An enormous amount of the value of these very specific, custom-made luxury items drops as soon as they leave the store. This means that millions of dollars are lost overnight in order to look the part. When normal luxury items aren't enough, things go in a strange and dangerous direction. When Mike Tyson was at the top of his game, he reportedly didn't buy any supercars but 3 Bengal tigers. It wasn't a one-time purchase. It cost tens of thousands of dollars to buy these top hunters. and they had to eat raw horse meat and chicken every day to stay happy.
Alexander Usyk with a message to Tyson Fury today. He says, Fury, you talk about greatness in boxing. At the same time, you say, give me a lot of money. Greatness in boxing is not determined by money. Greatness comes from a victorious path. You say that I avoid you, although I never have. And in fact, I've even come to you. I'm ready to box with you even without any prize money. Now, let me ask you, as a fan of the sport of combat, as a human being, what inspires you more? When you hear somebody say greatness is about your victorious path, or show me the money? Okay, so there's a few of you that's saying money, all right? So let me ask you this, knowledge is power. Would you want a woman who says, I don't know if I like you or not, how much money you make? Is that the love of your life? If you're inspired by that making someone tick, do you prefer a woman saying, I don't know if I like you or not, how much money you make? Or a woman who gets to know you and say, I love you no matter what? When you say that someone saying that they're about the money inspires you more, you got to apply that to everything. Gives humans inspiration to be great. Gives you didn't answer my question about the type of woman you want. Let me run this by you, knowledge. Let me run this by you. When you die, you'll leave the money behind, but greatness lives on, 100%. We fight to get out of...
Keeping wild animals in a fancy house is the ultimate untouchable flex, but it was strange and could have cost a lot of money. Later, many years later, Tyson's view changed a lot. He stopped spending too much because he knew that building a solid future and making his kids fight for their inheritance was more important than giving the impression that he was a wild, chaotic person.
Damn! You go first. We are really in a tank right now. You got TVs in here too?
Dog, this is level 10.
What do you mean level 10?
That means like if there's like IED, it'll be good. You won't die.
Like if there's a bomb that it exploded under, you'd be fine.
This makes a big difference between players who are just wasting money and those who are building real businesses. While riding the wave of his unbeaten heavyweight title, Alexander Usyk is busy using his worldwide fame to make big brand investments and build his business. He has a plan for the long term.
What we should take out tonight, we got so many choices, but it's always got to be black, always bet on black, as you can see. I don't know if we want to take Ferrari. Cameraman, follow me. We got Ferraris, we got Lambos. Of course, we got a lot of different Rolls Royces. We got choices. Go blue. You know, this stuff you see up top. Yeah, so we got choices. Red, as you guys can see. Come on, follow me. Come on, let's go around. We got choices. The original McLaren, as you guys can see. You got the Aventador. You got the Dawn. You got the Bentley. Another row. Spirit of Ecstasy, come on up. We got toys. So the family, another Lambo. The keys somewhere for this. You see some keys right here? Oh, we got some keys right here. So, Spirit of Ecstasy, up again. Again, you see the seats. Some people call it Maybach, some people call it Maybach. Whatever you want to call it. Call it whatever you want to call it. Check it out. Got my 4x4 right here. So check me out tonight.
But on the other hand, you may need to spend a lot to stay alive. Despite having a huge wealth and doing good things for others, Manny Pacquiao spent $500,000 on a custom-made high-end bulletproof car. Some of these famous people use their money for more than just pleasure. It protects them very well from the real risks that come with being a national gem with a big target on their back.
Across social media, there are rumors and stories coming out about Floyd Mayweather, him auctioning off property, him being in bankruptcy, him being out of money, and that's why he's going to fight Mike Tyson. Saw this incredible tweet where a guy listed all the things Floyd Mayweather wasted money on while living in Las Vegas and just living for the culture. That's what Floyd Mayweather is an example of. The stupidity of living for the culture and trying to be relatable and trying to be this incredible icon or example of, look how much money I've made. He's blown it all, and now at 49 years old, he's got to go back into the boxing ring and continue to fight because he's in a lot of debt.
My ass kicked to collect $200. What do you think? I could use a good ass kick, and I'll be very honest with you.
And this is what I was trying to make the point to Cam Newton about. This whole, I'm doing it for the culture. What has doing it for the culture ever gotten anyone? A venereal disease?
I think it's a venereal disease.
Bunch of baby mamas?
Kevin Jr., Kevin, you are the father!
A criminal rap sheet?
I'm locked up, they won't let me out, no.
And this is why I say, don't be relatable, don't live for the culture. Rather than trying to be relatable, why not try to be helpful? That's what men are supposed to do.
The biggest fights these athletes have don't usually happen in front of a crowd. It takes place in the quiet time after the last bell. When the crowd calms down and they realize how expensive their life really is, the money they make is amazing, but the traps they fall into are terrible. It makes you wonder, who will really be the undisputed winner when the millions run out and the cameras stop rolling? What do you think about the huge amounts of money and luxury that these fighters spend? Which fighter do you think is the most responsible with their money? Tell us in the comments. That's all for the video today. Please hit the bell button, follow, and leave a like if you liked it so you don't miss any more videos. Do not forget to write your thoughts in the box below. We'll see you in the next